that was if the Bengals game was played.
If they played.
Now,
so
all KC has to do is win.
Yep.
Okay, so Buffalo Bills, the 2 wins, and the wins at Bengals, that's all out.
It's all out. All KC has to do is win now.
All right, cool. All right. So let's go into our Jam Soul lock of the week. We'll start with Wriky Knotz. Ricky, what do you got here? Jam Soul, week 18.
And I love it because you just brought it up. And look,
Sir.
who in the world wants to lay the wood with the Kansas City Chiefs right now? What have they covered? 4 spreads all season?
Maybe.
Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah.
And, I mean, the Raiders bench Carr and they put in I don't even care what his name is. And look, he knows the offense and they look good. And KC looked like lunch meat last week. Square matrix. Who wants to lay the wood with KC this week? I do.
KC 5-10 against the spread this season.
Wow.
Okay, yeah. So if you've been betting KC all season, you've lost the bag. But this week, I am betting KC, and I like KC. I think this game ain't even close. We'll go through this at a different segment in the show, all the incentive props and stuff. And this isn't necessarily an incentive prop, but so Pat Mahomes, if he gets 430 yards, he could pass Peyton Manning's NFL single season passing record, which is 5,477. Does he get those yards? I mean,
it's a lot.
I don't know. I mean, he averages 323 passing yards per game, and I think his prop is like somewhere right around there.
He needs another 100 yards
since I bet it, but I love Pat Mahomes to get over his yards, and I like the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs, I know everybody's going to want to bet the Raiders this week. Not me. I like the Chiefs. I'm laying the wood with them.
Jam Soul lock of the week for me. It's kind of a tough one, but I'm going to pick the Jets plus 2.5 over the Dolphins. I just can't trust the Dolphins, so I'm gonna ride the Jets.
Jam Soul lock of the week. I'm going Rams. Give me the points with the Rams. Let me take them. Gino's gonna shit the bed at home. They need a win, but they're gonna shit the bed. Give me the points. Rams.
Wow. Yeah, you gotta love that. You gotta love that. Jam Soul lock of the week.
Chiefs Raiders. Sorry.
Yeah, Chiefs Raiders. We'll start there. Chiefs, of course, going against the Las Vegas Raiders. This game at 9-10 in some spots. Raiders at home. I'll start here. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs get one done here. Wriky Knotz, go ahead. What do you got in this one?
Look,
sir.
Who in the world wants to lay the wood with the Kansas City Chiefs? I know everybody's gonna want to bet the Raiders this week. Not me. I like the Chiefs. I'm laying the wood with them.
I'll agree with you there. I went with the Chiefs one other time this year, and they didn't cover. So I got to agree with you here because it seems so against everything we've talked about every week. So I'm going to go with Kansas City as well. Ireland, what do you got?
I mean, in 9.5, Kansas City hasn't covered a fucking game all year, pretty much. I mean, I can't remember the last time they covered a game.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I made my picks, the decision was not made for the Bills and the Bengals. But now that Kansas City, all they got to do is win. They don't have to worry about anybody else. It's just all on their shoulders to get that home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Makes sense. I like Knox's take, but I think 9.5 is 9.5, 10. I got 10 here.
I lean towards Knotz here, KC with a blowout margin.
All right, next game, Saturday. It's always fun to have a Saturday game. I was a little ticked off there was no Saturday games this Saturday. It was just college, though.
We're going to let them have it.
We're going to do a college segment, by the way, at the end. We have to. Okay, Titans, Jaguars.
For the division.
Okay, Rick wasn't ready. Now he's prepared, Jen. I'm just going to stay true to the fashion here like we did last week. I know everybody was on Houston. CI was on Houston, switched his bet because we were talking about that game. Just love what Jacksonville's doing here. They're hot. They're not resting anybody. I got to go with TN and, of course, the long hair surfer guy. Fontaine here. What do you got?
I'm going to go with Titans in the points. It makes no sense. Oppie the public here, 100%. I don't even know who fucking the Titans are or who's the quarterback. It ain't Tannehill. Somebody going to pull off the street. I don't know. But Dobbs, maybe.
They pulled Dobbs before last week.
And here's the thing. I mean, the world.
Sorry to interrupt, brother, but he looked all right last week.
Yeah, he looked all right, and I'm going to run with them. They cover. They cover and possibly win the game, but they for sure cover.
All right, Chris, what you got?
I'm on the Jags, man. I think the Jags are a hot team right now. And Lawrence, I think Lawrence is playing very, very well right now. And
throwing fucking darts, man.
This fucking he was that one pass. Oh god.
Good.
I mean, it's just on a fucking rope, just ding, right there, right to the dude's hand. But yeah, I'm on the Jags. I like the Jags here. I think this is their time right now.
Wriky Knotz, Titans, Jaguars.
Man, so the scary part about this to me is because I thought what Rick was saying. I was like, bro, the public's gonna be all over the Jags here, and they're not.
No, they're not.
All because it's 6.5, right? It's divisional up for the.
Well, I mean,
they're thinking Derrick Henry,
and it worries me. I mean, this line ain't really steaming too much. I mean, I see some 6s popping up, and yeah, the Jags on a
heater on a heater.
Yeah,
Jags
4-0 straight up, 4-0 ATS. But let's look at their heater. So they beat the Titans, which they're playing again, which we're obviously, I mean, the books are telling us at their lunch.
Yeah.
They beat Dallas in a really bad spot. They beat the Jets that can't do nothing but get the ball from the 20 to the 20. And then they smoked Houston, which is a 2-win team. So to me, I'm not that impressed with the Jags myself. And fuck, man, I wish, I was praying that everybody and their mom would be on the Jags here, but they're not. And I mean, we look at the Titans, they're on a 5-game losing streak.
6.
1 push, 4-game ATS losing streak. I mean,
yeah.
It just feels like a buy low spot for the Titans, which in theory you would say, okay, the public's going to be all over the Jags here, and they're not.
And
it concerns me. It concerns me. But I do, and then, you know what? I'm trying to program my mind to stop even worrying about what people are on, and that's what I'm gonna do here. And I'm still taking the Titans. I think the Titans cover this game, bare minimum. I won't be surprised if they won it, quite honestly.
Okay, let's shoot over to go ahead.
And I love it because it's coming from a guy, and I've been on the same way. We've been on the Jags all season long, dogging the Titans, and now here we come, playoff time. And it's just like, you got to flip the script. You got to flip the script.
But hey, Rick, we were on the Jags all season when we were like, man, they're undervalued, and they kept losing.
Yep.
The Titans, we kept fading them. Oh, they're overvalued, and they kept winning, bro.
Here we are. Look at us. Look at us now.
Well, I've got that bet on Bet Openly right now, so feel free to take it. Fill it for me, $50.
I'll do it.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Sunday's slate here. We'll start with noon. The Buccaneers here. This was an interesting one. This one opened up at -7 for the Falcons. Some were questioning the Tampa Bay coaching staff, who were downplaying playing anybody in Tampa. Wriky Knotz, you always talk about Week 18, listening to the coaches. What did Mr. Bowles say besides a bowel movement? I had to say.
I'll tell you
what's going on in Tampa. This line's now at 4. It's kind of freaking me out. I almost want to go Tampa Bay at this point.
So I should have wrote down all the exact quotes after that game, and I'll tell you what, I don't want to bet Tampa here. Everything I was hearing, Brady. And look, this is Brady. This is a quarterback who, I mean, God, how many years he been playing? You think he gives a fuck about this guy? I mean, obviously he's not playing, but this is a team that is clearly tunnel vision to the playoffs right now, and a dangerous team in the playoffs. But then, as we just said, we got the Falcons. We're in this weird little 3-way draft tie with Carolina and the Raiders, like, that don't want to win this game, and they're laying 4 points. So, like, what do you do with this game? I don't fucking know. I mean, I guess, and once again, I try to not look at this, but I'm looking at the consensuses. Everybody's on the Bucks. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do with this game. Just throw that shit in the garbage. This ain't a game you bet. I mean, the Falcons don't want to win it. The Bucks, they probably want to win it. I mean, they're going to put all their second stringers in, maybe let them shine. I guess you take the points with the Bucks, but I don't like that. I don't like nothing about this game.
Wow, Rick, what do you got here?
No action. I do lean Falcons. I think the Falcons cover and obviously win the game. Bucks are going to be an underdog hosting a playoff game come the following week, and it's going to probably maybe be a possible blowout. Falcons cover this game easy.
Yeah, it's interesting, Chris. Seeing a lot of the percentage of the bets. Here in Tampa Bay, but all the money's on Atlanta. Man, I just like Tampa Bay here, but it's just because it seems so weird. But go ahead, what do you got here, man?
Yeah, I'm with you on that for that reason. It just seems so weird. I'm going to take Tampa Bay plus 4.5. I personally think that they're a team that cannot take a week off. Like I think that they're fucking 8-8. They've had shitty weeks. I mean, they've had way more shitty weeks than 8 losses. They've had like probably 10, 11 shitty weeks. So that some of those games they squeaked out. They had their bye in week 11. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a late bye. Not really. I guess it's more in the middle. But I mean, I like Tampa Bay here. I think they're a team that has to win. Even though they don't have to, I think they have to bring that momentum in to the playoffs.
I agree with that.
I do agree with Knotts. Dangerous team in the playoffs.
Well, very dangerous team, of course. All right, let's go to the next game here. Lots to talk about with the bottom team here. Patriots and Bills. We saw what happened Thursday with DeMar Hillman. Opened his eyes. On the third day, he risen. I mean, I can't even talk about this story because I was so hot during the game. And I remember when a lot of people were having mixed feelings about it. You know, I was like, hey, they should just play. They should stop the game. I mean, if he died, what do you do? But what the fuck? I mean, all I got to say is I'm just looking at this game here. Opened up at 7 Patriots, now in somewhere of 8 now with the Bills. Everybody and their mother is going to be on the Buffalo Bills but listen, Bill Belichick is on a fucking business trip, and he don't give a fuck about that. He don't give a fuck about no contusion. He's from the old school. Hit him hard. Give me the fucking Patriots, the fucking Pats.
I'll follow you up. So the Pats, in theory, control their own wild card destiny here. I mean, if they beat the Bills, they're in. Or they need a whole lot of shit. They need Dolphins loss versus Jets, Steelers loss versus Browns, and the Jags to win versus the Titans. I mean, what's the chances of all that happening? I don't know.
But they gotta win. So that's what I'm saying. So
they have to win. So they're bringing full fucking effort. And Bill is. I mean, he's the mastermind.
But listen. He's playing the Buffalo. He's playing his own.
I smell a fake punt or some shit.
The Buffalo Bill Belichick.
I tell you, Bill's bringing all the tricks out of his pocket right here. This is going to be a very fun game to watch.
Yes, I agree.
And I do believe that this line is kind of overinflated just for the fact of what happened. I mean,
you know what's funny too?
What's the narrative? Like everything you're watching. Oh, this is a emotional game for the Bills and yada yada yada.
Yeah, I think the Bills come out flat. I think they come out real flat.
I agree. This is a distraction.
Josh Allen.
Yeah. This is not. To me, this is a distraction for the Bills. We ain't got the money line dog of the week, but this is my.
I would just be pretty kind of blunt with this. I'm surprised the Bills flew out. That night, I thought they should have held tight. See how the kid is doing, and then possibly play Thursday. Today, Thursday morning,
Thursday, and then Saturday.
Well, that is true.
It's Sunday. It would be Sunday.
Either way, it's Sunday. You can't play.
They would have to.
Sunday.
Ricky, you bring up a great point. They got time to stay at Barstool Bar in Chicago overnight, but they can't stay at Cincy.
But they couldn't postpone that Sunday game to Wednesday or Thursday. We've seen Tuesday games. We've seen Wednesday games during COVID. You know, they could have postponed.
But
those.
Here's the problem, Rick, is that gives a rest disadvantage in the playoffs.
Yeah.
To whatever team has to do that. So
And,
I mean, for the NFL, the easiest thing to do is just cancel the game.
Yeah. That was the clear-cut play.
Hey, you know what's funny is I was looking it up what their resolutions would be to it. So what they're thinking of doing is letting the number 1 seed pick if they
what they want,
or if they want home field advantage. And then if the Bills and the Bengals were to face each other in the AFC Championship, it'd be on a neutral field.
And where would that be? Hawaii? Where'd that be? Neutral field.
I mean,
Crown Point, Rick. Crown Point.
SoFi Stadium.
That's what they do because that basically gives you like 2 Super Bowls, right? I mean, who's not going to watch that game?
Right.
The script.
All right.
That's what I was just going to say. They didn't move it because.
That's what I think they're doing right here, my boy.
Yeah. What's our mantra? What's our mantra?
What's the script, man? Is the Super Bowl. Trust me.
They're not going to move shit because there's a fucking script.
So Ireland, that game, it's crazy because you mentioned the loser of that game you think is going to be in the Super Bowl. So who was
the loser of the pitch? I thought the loser of Buffalo and Cincinnati would be in the Super Bowl.
So who was the loser of that game in your eyes? What's going on here? Cincinnati, right?
Cincinnati. It seems like they had a fuck because they can't get the number 1 seed now.
Yeah,
but they clinched the division.
Yeah, but Eagles, they do.
This Week 18 is already so hard, and this just threw such a wrench in our wheel. Like, it makes it so much hard.
And it happened about 30 minutes before we got on air. So it's like, what the fuck? But, you know, as far as this New England Buffalo game, I'm going to switch my pick after listening to all y'all. Because, I mean, I originally had New England down written here, and I scratched out, put Buffalo because I was like, I can't go against the fucking you know, the whole I don't know, man. This is a crazy one, but I like what everybody's take is on this game for New England. It's +7. I'm like, come on, that's just too much. That's just too much.
It's a lot.
But you know, and I know Josh Allen, I was going to say earlier, he looked the most shook out of anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if we're gonna like think that this is a you know, like just a flat spot for the Bills here, yeah. That makes sense to me. What I saw from Josh Allen and shit. I don't know. But then Stephon Diggs, like you said, Stephon Diggs had everybody pumped up like fucking 2 minutes after the shit went down.
He was ready to go, yeah. And Joe Burrow, he was playing catch. He was ready to go. He was ready to. He was playing catch.
When Hillman woke up, his first thing, apparently, according to Adam Schefter and on his Twitter account, the first thing he said was, "Who won the game?"
Yeah, I don't believe that.
And then the doctor said, "You won the game. You're awake.
Life.
You're winning life."
Yeah, the game of life. You won,
bro. These are football players. Hey, I'll tell you what. You in the trenches in any type of shit. Hey, man.
This is war.
My guy just died. Oh well, we got to get back out here and go to war.
Yeah.
Hello. That guy would want them to play the game.
What type of world are we living in? Like this whole game just canceled.
And
you probably should edit this out of the show because people will get all offended.
No, it'll
emotional.
Be, no, it'll be clean, but we're going to use a lot of it.
Look, I get it. It's sad. It is what it is. But guess what, bro? Like
he got hit in the chest. That was it.
I'll tell you what. I'll take my shirt off, show all the tattoos of all my homies that died. Did I sit there and say, "Oh, I'm canceling this"? Nah, bro.
You didn't say you were canceling the Hashmark show tonight.
It's right back to it. Like Tupac, life goes on, bro.
Life
goes on.
And here's the thing. And here's the thing. In that Purdue game, 4 hours prior to that Bills Bengals game, a Purdue character almost broke his fucking neck. They had him splinted, took off his face mask. You know. Had him in a splint on the ambulance 4 hours prior to this game. Shit happens. They fucking played. They didn't know if he was going to walk again. They still fucking played.
Yeah, it's on ESPN.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
at the Lonely Bears, we talked about it in the Jam Soul here. Bears 3-13. They don't want to win this game, but what the fuck? The Minnesota Vikings laying 7.5. I'm gonna switch on to this in the Jam Soul. I'm gonna completely edit it because I can. Give me the Chicago Bears here in a money line dog of the week shocker. And the reason for this is simple. They don't want to win, but they're going to win by default because the Vikings are so bad. The fugaziness, we see it, and the Vikings fall apart. We see the ugly face. Vikings lose 2 going into the playoffs, and New York Giants are happy that they're going to be playing a fucking low. Vikings are going out 0-3. That's all I'm saying. Ireland, what do you got here?
So this game opened up at 1.5, and they said Justin Fields isn't playing, so it went to 7.5. I like it even more. Give me the Bears plus 7.5. I don't think that the Bears are going to win this game, but I definitely believe that the Bears will be playing hard because these guys are all playing for a fucking. This is all for a roster spot next year, man. These guys and you know, like we've always been saying all fucking year, when you think the Bears are going to get their ass kicked and lose, they fucking show up. When you think they're going to fucking show up and kick some ass, they fucking don't show up. This is again an opposite of what we think or what I think the Bears are going to do. Give me the Bears plus 7.5.
I love it.
Here's my theory. Here's my approach. So I think, so both these games are going to be played at the same time, right? So what I think is going to happen here is that come third quarter, everybody's going to be looking at the scoreboard, and what I'd imagine is Lovie Smith, if he wants to keep his job, he has no choice but to lose that game. And if we look up, and we're talking about the Colts here, but I don't know even if you let the Colts win, I don't even know if they could win. But look, if we look at the scoreboard in its third quarter, and the Colts are up by 14 points, I think Chicago might just say, you know what?
Peterman, throw a pick.
And if it's close at that point, which this is what the Bears always do, right? They kind of keep it close, and then in the fourth quarter, all of a sudden they're like, okay, we got to.
I know that's what I'm scared of because that's what they did the last 2 weeks.
In theory, I think a good play would be the Bears' first half once again, CI. And I think if you look at the scoreboard and it's close in the third quarter, and Houston is not close, I think you live slam the Bears, and I do think the Bears win this game because look, the Broncos are going to try to win. Obviously, it don't even matter. So the only way that the Bears lose it, the Bears can't lose the second spot. They'll be in the second spot whether they win or lose. So look at the number 2 draft either way, and if Houston loses, they're stuck right there in the 2. So I think this is one that you have to pay attention to live.
Wait, if the Bears lose and Houston wins.
So if Houston was to win and the Bears lost, they would get the number 1.
Yeah.
But I don't see any way that happens. So, and if the Bears win or lose, they're still stuck at 2. So
yeah.
So I think, and this is why I think I'm seeing all this money on Pinnacle on the Bears, because I think everybody knows Houston is for sure going to tank the game, and then the Bears have nothing to lose, and they're playing the freaking
those spots,
lunch meat Vikes, and at that point, just win the game. Or cover. I don't know.
Rick.
Yeah, I like the Bears too.
Yeah, that the Bears are dead. I'm not obviously there's going to be zero action, not even a goddamn penny on this game. I think the Vikings cover though. That's a gut. Vikings cover.
Ravens to this
Raven versus the Bengals here, a team that was trying to play 11-4, 7-point favorites against Ravens here. Divisional game. I guess I'll start here. I just got to take the Ravens plus 7. I know Cincinnati's for real here. I don't know where the numbers are at. I would assume folks are with Cincy in this situation, given what just happened. But, man, especially because the Ravens, I hate that team. But something tells me the Ravens is going to do something here, plus 7.
Yeah, I like the Ravens too to cover. Weird week for the Bengals. Definitely seems like a no-brainer, which kind of scares me. But I'm going to take the points. Divisional game. Bengals already locked up the division. Win or lose, I think they're still in the 3 seed. If I'm not mistaken, someone correct me. But Ravens cover, guaranteed.
I mean, when did the Bengals?
Something I want to ask. Yeah, you said a half hour before the show. Did they officially announce that game's canceled?
Yeah,
correct.
That game's canceled.
And they congratulated the Bengals being the 3 seed AFC. What is it? South? What is it? Divisional champs.
So the line
AFC North.
AFC North.
At this point, the Bengals have nothing to play for, right? I mean,
right.
Well,
they're locked in.
Yeah.
The line hasn't moved. Wow. I thought that line would.
See, for me,
before I start saying
you guys are saying Bengals don't have anything to play for. For me, they had a week off last week. They can't have 2 weeks off in a row and then go into the playoffs. Fuck no. Bengals. This is Bengals. No problem. They cover this game. No problem.
Really?
They fucking dude. Huntley ain't shit. Lamar's sitting out into the playoffs. That's fine. He can do that. He's an MVP. He can do that. The Bengals. They need to fucking play again. I mean, they can't just sit there 2 weeks off. That's just you can't do that in the NFL, in my opinion. I think this is a clear cut Cincy game for me.
6.5 out there right now, Knotz. I see
6.5. Okay, so it is dropping down. Well, I don't know. I'm checking out. I'm seeing.
I just love it even more. Bet openly right now.
It's all over the board. It's all over the board. I mean, look,
the death thing.
Everything I heard out of the Ravens, like all week, is that they don't give a shit. They're still coming to play. Huntley probably ain't playing.
I get even more.
Some nobody again. What's his name? Sam. His first NFL start. He came in like in week 14, I remember, and he did a pretty good drive. Got him in field goal range, if I'm remembering right.
Well, you only have to run plays
quarterback.
It's like easy for a coordinator, right?
But this is 2 teams that basically are playing for nothing. One that actually has a chance of being in the Super Bowl, one that doesn't. I want to take the team that doesn't plus the points. I mean, I don't feel why Cincy need to come in here and slam the Ravens. I mean,
right.
Yeah, give me the Ravens.
Hey, we went fucking money this week, boy. Hey, every time. Rick, you've been out 3 or 4 weeks, man. Every time.
But see, I hate when CI is against us all, bro.
He's not, is he? No, he's with us. He likes Ravens.
No, he's on the Bengals.
I'm on the Bengals. No problem. I cover this shit. No problem.
No problem.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I didn't hear that earlier. What happened? Did I buzz out?
What a tough card.
I think you were chewing, John.
Well, listen. I understand.
I was waiting, Rick. I was waiting.
I understand. I get it.
But here, Coach, I was chewing.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
Little inside joke there.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it.
Hey, I'll say one thing though. Very concerning that the line hasn't dropped.
That's why I'm on the Ravens 6.5. I already got a bet openly bet on it right now. Go ahead if you want to go to betopenly.com and
7.5 out there.
No,
I mean nothing. Whatever. If anything, the Bengals had a bye week. I mean, to my opinion, okay. It's obviously sad what happened to fucking.
But can you imagine starting an NFL
Hamlin
stopping it?
But this doesn't affect the Bengals.
I don't know, man. You never know. It's just fucked up.
They're over it. At this point, they're over it. If they're not over it, they're gonna lose their fucking job. Like you got to get over it. It's time to move on.
They've just covered too many fucking games in a row.
Law of averages.
Hey, Joey Bird.
I just threw it on bet openly. Quick $18. No big deal.
Hey, they are a dark horse in the playoffs, but this game here, I don't know. It's a bad spot.
All right, Texans 2-13-1 against the 4-11-1 Colts. Get me as far away from this fuck fest as you can. I don't want anything to do with it.
Who are they playing? Skip the game.
Houston in Indy.
This actually is a very interesting game, though.
You could take the over here, right? Backyard football.
Yeah, because both teams are just going to lose. It's like, no, you score. No, you score. No, you score.
Yeah, right.
Maybe right there. I don't know. Me and Deez were talking about that the other day, and I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, if you want to lose, do you even try to score? I mean,
right.
The Ole defense, Ole.
Yeah. I mean,
well, defense ain't gonna be there, but once you get there in the red zone, do you even try to score?
That's what I'm saying. Like the Ole.
Well, I mean,
they're all trying to win this game.
If the Colts win, it doesn't really affect anything for them.
No, listen, roster spots, week 18. People are playing here. They're going to have fun. They're going to air it out. Look for weird shit. A lot of fourth downs are going to be gone for in a 35. Lots of things are going to be happening here.
It's going to be the Pro Bowl, no defense.
Give me the over here for the first over.
38, yeah.
And it's a 38. I like it. Usually we say follow the line, but I only do that on a 36.
So how's the steam coming on the under, though?
Exactly. Give me the over here, Raj.
I kind of like that right now, Deej.
All right, let's go next game. I don't dwell on it. Jets, Dolphins, Miami here. Interesting here. They're sitting 8-8. They got an interesting situation. I guess I can pull it up here. The Miami Dolphins, they have to have a win versus these Jets or a Patriots loss versus the Bills. So,
correct. So even if they lose and New England loses, Miami still gets in.
I think they need both of them. I could be wrong though. They need a win versus Jets. Patriots lost.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So the Fins need win versus Jets and Patriots loss at Bills.
So if the Patriots win, the Jets are fucked. I mean, the Dolphins are fucked no matter what.
Yes, correct.
But these games are going to be at the same time, though, right? Yeah.
So did y'all see what they did, quarterback wise?
No, is it going to be Thompson?
No, they picked up New York Giants, Mike Glennon.
What? Wait, the fish?
Ooh.
Yeah. I thought I seen that.
I just saw all this fish steam all of a sudden.
Wow. Give me the
Glennon?
That tall ass neck. That tall ass neck.
Dude, that giraffe motherfucker, he ain't gonna do shit.
J-E-T, Jets.
Yeah. The Jets are pissed off. They didn't
give me Glennon. Give me Glennon for the money line.
The Jets are pissed off. They didn't fucking make the playoffs
at this point.
I know. That's why I'm taking them. Because nobody fucking everybody's gonna.
Dude, Glennon can see. Dude, Glennon can see over the line. He can giraffe neck that motherfucker.
This is a perfect time for me to give my notch knowledge that and look, here was originally what was going to be my notch knowledge is that in week usually 17, now it's week 18. Usually what you want to do is historically fade the must-win teams, right? Because the books,
right?
What do? They I mean, it's really hard for them to
make
grade
it. So
yeah,
and all that.
And they push the agenda.
No, they just shade the line towards the must-win team, and historically, when you play the other team, it's very profitable. But I've been watching ESPN. I've been watching a lot of shit, and I'll tell you, everybody is talking about this now, and we've talked about this before. As soon as everybody starts talking about an angle, what do?
Fade it.
Yep. So what you're saying?
Everybody in their mom is saying, "Oh, look, all these must-win teams, the books over-adjust the line in their divisional games." Everybody's talking about this.
This week you go with the must-wins.
What you do is you fade that shit, and you play these must-win teams.
All right, next game here, Browns Steelers. Interesting one here. The Steelers, of all teams here, they have a situation on their hands. They need a win versus the Browns. A Dolphins loss versus the Jets. A Patriots loss at the Bills. Is all that going to happen for them? I don't know, but I like the Browns here to stun the world. Give me the Browns here. I took them at +3. I know it's ugly, not much going on there, but that's what I like. Rick, what do you got here?
I like the Browns as well. Steelers, big. I mean, I was on the Ravens late on that Sunday night cap. Big letdown spot. I think my only loss, maybe my only loss last week. No, there's a couple of losses there, but yeah, I definitely won more than I lost, but it was a heartbreak because I did have the Ravens and that late Pickett to fucking Harris.
Unbelievable.
That was brutal. So I'm gonna go with the Browns here. Oppie, the prime time following week. Give me Browns.
Ireland over Knots.
For me, I think Pittsburgh wins this game. I mean, I love the way they're fucking playing ball right now. Defense is fucking hot. I mean, Watson had a great week last week. Blah blah. This Pittsburgh, Tomlin's gonna have his voice fucking playing. To me, I think you gotta play the money line. It's minus 140 right now. Maybe you play it live, try to get a lower number than 140. But if you don't mind if you don't mind it at 140, then take Pittsburgh money line.
Who is this guy, Nance? Who fucking taught him that? I didn't even see the 140.
Learning.
Well, look, I really want to play the Browns here, but the more I watched the post-game quotes from him, the more I just can't do it because it just kind of felt like, oh, we finally got off the snide and like they just felt so high for getting that fucking win finally.
It's a big one. I mean, it's like a large margin. It was a good victory for
them.
I
mean, look, they basically, you know,
well, we called it.
They killed it for Washington, and you know, they just the vibe I got was that they were just so full of themselves, and so it's hard for me to bet them here. But I'll tell you what, there's no way in fucking hell I'm betting Pittsburgh here. I completely disagree that I like what Pittsburgh's doing.
They're believing in themselves.
Yeah, well, they didn't play good, and they played against a complete lunch meat fucking offense that were dominating them the whole game. And oh god, the man. Let's not even get into the Ravens because how the Ravens look in week 18. You do the complete opposite. You want to try to find a way to get on divisional overs.
Yep.
I don't have the exact numbers in front of my face.
Right. I do. You want me to read them? They're unbelievable. They're gonna blow your.
Not even gonna look them up, but
go for it.
Percentage of money 97% on the under, and the bets 89%. Nobody's on the over. Take the over in this game.
Take the over. That's the player. And
20.
The other play is if you have to take a side, you take the Browns because
100%. That's why I'm on it. It's good because actually the consensus there is very equal. Stay off the spread, in my opinion. But
you wait till Sunday.
This one's even.
This is the one you bet live. You bet it live.
Correct. This is going to be a tight game. It's going to be a tight game. To me, though, I do kind of, after hearing what you guys been talking about, though, I do kind of lean Steelers. I think they're a grittier team. I like their coach better. I think it's close, but yeah.
Love the Steelers here.
Browns cover. All right, next game. What do we got here? Somebody take it here. I can't see it.
Never have I feared taking a bet.
Oh, I got it. Sorry.
I said it until these last 3 weeks.
Wow. All right, Chargers. We're in the 3 o'clock slate. No wishing hour. Okay, we're almost done here. Here we go. Chargers, Broncos.
Give me Chargers. I
don't want to bet against the Chargers anymore. Maybe I will in the playoffs, depending on who they play. But they're just a team that they just always find a way to be in it at the end or win it in the last couple of weeks. And I'm not going to guess them. I don't care what Denver's been doing. Doesn't matter. It's the fate, like the new coach. Take them. You know that's done. I'm on the Chargers this week. Yeah. Plus 2.5. I think they win it outright.
We'll go to Knots here. I agree. I'm with Chargers. I think the Denver's highlight Super Bowl was Russell Wilson, running into the end zone last week for a fucking touchdown. Fucking loser. Go ahead, Nats. What do you got?
To the Broncos, it means everything because, look, the Walmart man, if you want to keep your job this year, you better go win this fucking game. I'll tell you what. And to the Chargers, this means absolutely fucking nothing. We saw a 6-point line move. We're still seeing everyone and their mom on the Chargers here, including all my guys here, which is making me scratch my head. But yeah. I bought the Broncos at +3 because I knew this was gonna happen. I didn't think it was gonna be such a drastic line move, but yeah, I got the Broncos +3. Now they're -3. I still recommend taking that. Broncos, baby. Take the Broncos team total over as well because Chargers defense ain't have any reason to try to stop them here.
Broncos country. That's right.
That's right. I like that one better.
Country, that's right.
Giants, Eagles. I'm gonna go with the Giants. I already have this bet openly. So if anybody wants to take me on this one, they can. I have the Giants covering in this one. Dayball's just gonna have these guys playing a little bit tougher. Regardless if Jalen Hurts goes or not. Sorry, Chris, go.
I did not do my homework on this game. Is Jalen Hurts playing?
I think so. I think not, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
the line is telling us that he's gonna play.
What'd you say?
The line says he's gonna play. Yeah.
The line's telling us he's gonna play. It hasn't been officially announced,
Yeah.
but -14. I mean, let's do the math.
I thought he was playing, so I took Philly -14. I think that this is a game. Philly's coach.
Go fill my bet, man, on Bet Open.
I can't.
Fun.
I can't remember. Yeah, I will. I can't remember.
Yeah, do 25 each.
All right. I can't remember the coach's name, Philly's head coach's name, but that motherfucker, he doesn't give a shit. He just wants points with this dude. And I just think he just wants to fucking run up the score at any fucking chance he can. And if it's against a divisional rival, I think he's going to do it. So give me that 14.
Rick, where you at here?
Yeah.
Over to Knotz now.
Okay, so look, Philly is the only team right now that controls their number one. They get the bye week. The only team. If they win, they get the bye week. Point blank, period. The Giants, obviously, they're stuck where they're at. They don't give a fuck. They're resting everybody. And who wants to bet Philly right now? Especially who wants to lay 14 with them? Guess who? I do.
No.
I'll tell you why. Because Philly's going to come in here and slay these boys. I mean, they need this week off. They do. Let's keep it 100. I mean, they're beat up. Yeah. Nobody's going to want to lay 14 with Philly. I do. And I agree with CI. I want to bet the over here.
All right. Let's move on to the next game here. We've got the Cardinals.
Philly team total over. My bad.
Philly team total over. Okay. Philly team total over, and you guys like the Eagles. I'm a little worried now.
No, he didn't. I will take the Eagles team total and the first half Eagles.
I'll lead with Rick here. This is his Jam Soul Lock of the Week. He loves the
Jam Soul Lock of the Week, Dog of the Week. We go Rams money line, guaranteed victory. Gino's dead. He started off hot, and he's gonna end not hot. Whoa. Give me Rams money line. McVay ends the season on a high note. Give me Rams money line. Book it.
Okay.
Let me follow you up on this one.
Go ahead, Knotz. Go ahead.
So the NFL got to pick the scheduling in this slate, right? Why in the fuck did they not make the Rams and the Hawks play at the same time? Because in theory, that's the only way you're going to get good games out of both of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did they not do that? Why did they make the SNF game, the last SNF game of the season, the Lions against the Pack, if they knew that the Seahawks were just easily going to win this game? Because if the Seahawks win this game, then the Lions ain't playing for shit, which I still think the Lions are still going to come to play. And honestly, I hope the Seahawks win this game because
what's the script,
Lions line will go up to like 6.5, 7. But I truly agree. I completely agree. The Rams win this game, and that Sunday night football game will be whoever wins is in, whoever loses is out. Rams win this game. It's a public side. I hate that. I can't believe it's a public side, but
it's huge public. It's 99% right now.
No, it's still early though. It's still early.
I don't care. I don't care if it's a public side. Like I said,
the public wins every week. The public wins games every week.
Why did the NFL do this? Why would they not put them on the afternoon slate together unless they knew
it's going to be high scoring?
The Seahawks were going to lose this game. Like they know that the Seahawks aren't going to win this game. They know it. And Rams win this game. Money line. Take the Rams money line. Slam Detroit. Money line after that.
Take the under.
Book.
Yeah, this is a consensus pick. My pick is also the Rams for all of those reasons. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm going Seahawks here. I haven't gone yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was like looking at it, and it's just I have to go against everybody here with those numbers.
Okay.
But we should look at that. But you're right. The public does win. What do the Rams got to play for here, right? Or sorry, the Seahawks. I'm sorry. Yeah.
The Seahawks, they have to win to be in playoff. I mean, so if the Seahawks win and the Packers lose, the Seahawks are in.
Packers ain't losing this week.
Packers are losing this week.
All right, retake.
All right.
You know what? I'm sorry. I don't know anything about this game. I'm just gonna go off the numbers. I can't even
wrong.
I mean, hey, here's the thing. I mean, I think the Rams win, but I think GB wins as well.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is playing hot. Knotz, I heard the story last week. You know, you said verbatim. You go, you never tail Rodgers when he's been winning all year. Now he's getting that upswing. He's been winning for the past 3-4 weeks.
For a Sunday night football game, I'm just going to take Dallas here on a route. Don't give a shit. Give me Dallas. They win by alternate 14. Go ahead, Knotz, and then we'll go. No, I don't want. Like I say that. Just go Knotz.
I was trying to look up who the Commanders are starting at quarterback. I remember his name.
Joe Fox, bricklayer out of
Real
gritty bricklayer.
Yeah, real hard nose.
I'll tell you what, he is much better than Carson.
Oh my
God!
Up
with this Carson Wentz
last week, man.
How does so many teams keep grabbing Carson Wentz, just thinking that they're gonna revive like his first half of a season in Philly?
You call you called the Wentz last week, guarantee.
I'm telling you, bro. Look, I'll tell you what.
How many picks?
Ron Rivera is not just gonna lay down here. The Cowboys are pretty much fucked either way because. What do they need? They need San Fran to lose, and they need Philly to lose.
Here. Hold on, I can pull it up.
For them to not have to go play Tom Brady at the house in the first round of the playoffs.
They will, though. They will go play Tom Brady.
Yes, they will, and they know that. So, honestly, it doesn't matter if they fucking win this game.
But is Rivera going to be retained? Do we know, is Rivera's contract, well, where's he at here on his contract?
I can look that up. Hold on one second.
Let's keep one thing under here. Do you think the Cowboys really think that San Fran is going to lose against the Arizona Cardinals as 14-point chalk? Or no, what are they?
7.
Yeah. 14. 14.
Yeah,
no,
14
Cardinals and San Francisco's 14.
Philly is going to lose against the Giants as 14-point chalk.
Rivera signed a 5-year contract with Commanders in 2020, taking over for Jake.
That's not a script you got to look into. That's a script you got to look into.
My feeling on this Rivera shit is this is his last fucking game. I'm not knowing that they weren't in the playoff scenario. I mean, he might have been playing the fucking media and whatever because
the jungle.
He's been real fucking defensive and shit. And then there were a couple like clips where they announced like their Pro Bowl players and shit, and people were getting real emotional and stuff, and it was just super emotional shit. Whatever. Like, I don't know. I think there's something up with Rivera and this whole Washington, like whatever the selling of the team.
Snyder's a fucking scumbag.
He's a big scumbag. So it's like, what's going on? We don't know what's going on. I feel like this is Rivera's last fucking game. And I think the team's going to play for him. I think they love him. But for some reason, I think the organization, something's happening with the organization. And I think something weird is going on. And
all the NFL owners do not like Snyder.
And I think they cover. I don't think they're going to win, but I think it'll be tight. I think Dallas is going to be in for a fight.
Okay. All right. Let's go over to the final game here, which I feel like we've already covered in a sense here. But Packers, Lions, Monday Night Football here. Listen, Green Bay. I like Green Bay here.
Yeah, Green Bay wins this fucking game. They're in an upswing. Aaron Rodgers, dude, he came out to fucking
dick face.
Did not go to the OTYAs. Did not go to the fucking training camp. Came out like Con Air with the Dago tee, long hair.
5. Lock it in.
5 TDs. He came off soft and not said it. I mean, he ain't gonna like it. He said it a couple weeks last week. You do not Teo GB when they've been winning all season.
Get the consensus here. Hold on, 10-4.
But watch him.
I did say that. But
who the fuck is Campbell? Who the fuck is the Lions?
Okay, well look, I'm going to go.
I love this city, man. I was fucking raised.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, you feeling me, man? Everything's a man. Come on, man. My locker room, man.
Y'all taught me, boys. Y'all taught me this. The script. Who really the fuck wants to see Rodgers right now? Who?
I do. I got a future. I want to see him.
No. I'll tell you what, if we get to see Rodgers in the playoffs for all these years, and
I'm a big Packers fan.
We're all sick of it.
Closet Packer fan here.
I'm sick of it.
I got Brett Favre, Sterling Sharp. I've got every Packer on my wall here.
And look, call me crazy. I think the Detroit Lions are the team that people want to see in the playoffs, and I think they're the team that could possibly be very dangerous in the playoffs. I mean, are they're doing? I'm sorry to say.
Detroit needs a lot of shit to happen.
The Detroit Lions win this game, and look, advice to everybody watching the show: you wait, because so if you like the Pack, you bet them right now. You bet them right now at the -4 and a hook.
So okay,
if you like Detroit, you wait.
You're right.
If Seattle does win, this line, the books are going to have to do what they do. They're going to juice the line up because obviously Detroit has nothing to play for. And look, even if Detroit has nothing to play for, I'll tell you, Campbell, he's not that guy, bro. He will go in here and try to ruin still the chances of Rodgers.
For sure. Now, remember we were talking about this game on Bet Openly, and you're like, well, yeah, but the line might go down to 3. But what you should do is put that bet out there, take your +6, right? And have the suckers take the 6 early. But they
it's 4 and a hook right now. So if you like the Packers, you take it right now. If you like Detroit,
right. So all right,
I love GB. I love GB to win.
I love GB this week too.
Right now, because I'll tell you what, I do believe that the Rams are going to beat Seattle.
Everybody's Chris, you're on Green Bay.
Yeah, I love Green Bay this week. I think
the line may go down to 3.
I think the NFL needs a villain, and I think they told us who the villain was at the beginning of the season, and it's Rodgers. And they're gonna fucking, people are gonna hate it, but you know what? They're gonna fucking watch it just to watch him.
Dude, that GB defense is fucking sick. I mean, they have been fucking rolling. They've been rolling.
Hail Mary against them.
Yeah.
Jet, that number 23, they call him the Jet. He's fucking on Twitter, on fucking Instagram, just making a big fucking scene. Now he's the villain.
Here it is.
He just shut Jefferson down. One catch, 15 yards. Get the fuck out of here.
The week before that, though.
What did you do anyway?
No.
The fuck out of here.
That means
Jefferson's
nothing.
all American.
That wins means nothing.
Jefferson.
It means an option to get in the playoffs. It means something. They shut the Vikings down. It means something.
Aaron Rodgers
just let the Philadelphia Eagles hang 40 on them. They let the Chicago Bears hang 19 on them. The Rams, they held them to 12. Wow.
Rodgers is going to throw
19 and 12 is pretty good.
Yeah.
Right?
Run it out.
All right, we're done. Week 18. Next week, playoffs. That's going to be exciting. You know what to do.
Rick, you all right?
Rick,
yeah.
See that, man?
Yeah, good for you.